When we think of Britain, we picture the mainland, England, Scotland, Wales, perhaps the Isle of Wight or the Isle of Man. But scattered around the coasts are hundreds of smaller, often overlooked islands. Windswept, remote and steeped in history, these forgotten islands reveal a side of Britain few ever see. Take the Isles of Scilly, lying off the coast of Cornwall. Known for their subtropical gardens and turquoise waters, they also carry a darker past. In 1707, more than 1,400 sailors died here, in one of the worst naval disasters in British history, when a fleet was wrecked on the rocks. Today, the islands feel like another world, a quiet paradise far from the bustle of the mainland. In Scotland, mystery surrounds St Kilda, a tiny archipelago 40 miles into the Atlantic. For centuries, a small community survived there, living on seabirds, sheep, and sheer determination. In 1930, the last 36 inhabitants were evacuated, unable to cope with isolation and hardship. Today, St Kilda is uninhabited by people but alive with seabirds and stories of a vanished way of life. Further north lies Fair Isle, between Orkney and Shetland. Just a few miles long, it's famous for its knitwear, patterned sweaters worn by sailors for generations. With a tiny population, Fair Isle is one of Britain's most isolated communities, battered by storms yet rich in tradition and culture. In Wales, the island of Bardsey was once known as the Island of 20,000 Saints. For centuries, it was a pilgrimage site, believed to hold the graves of holy men. Today, it's a haven for wildlife, where seals bask on the rocks and puffins nest in the cliffs. And then there's Lundy, in the Bristol Channel. Once plagued by pirates and smugglers, it's now a nature reserve, home to wild ponies, puffins, and just a handful of residents. Its rugged cliffs and lonely lighthouse still feel like a frontier outpost. These forgotten islands may be small, but their stories loom large. They speak of survival, faith, tragedy, and resilience. Each one a reminder that Britain is more than just its mainland. So, which would you most like to visit? The bird cliffs of St Kilda, the holy ground of Bardsey, or the windswept beauty of Lundy? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, follow, and share so we can keep exploring Britain's hidden corners together.